I would love to see a world where humans live alongside nature in harmony. I'm about to be a father for the first time, and I would love my daughter to get to experience New Zealand bush, rich in its native flora and fauna. I'm Richard Johnston. I work for the Department of Conservation as a pest detection dog handler. So that means I use my dogs on all the pest-free islands and mainland sanctuaries around New Zealand, and they show me the presence or absence of their target pest scent, as well as we do some biosecurity checks and advocacy work, spreading the word of conservation. So I grew up in the beautiful Eastern Bay of Plenty and have always loved being in nature and around animals. And so that steered me in the direction of becoming a zookeeper. And through being a zookeeper, I got to be involved in numerous different conservation efforts covering loads of different countries. So I did that for quite a long time, and it brought me all over the world. And then I started to get a bit older and realised I really wanted to get more involved in New Zealand conservation, and so Department of Conservation seemed a great fit for that. My office is all of New Zealand. When I'm out on the islands, my day consists of following the dog around over and through many different kinds of terrain, from steep cliffs to rugged coastlines, thick bush. We're hopping on and off boats and helicopters to get to these beautiful places. When we are back on the mainland in my region, we do as many biosecurity checks as we can, and so that's going over boats or helicopters heading to these pest-free islands, just to make sure there are no stowaways on board. So my rodent dog's very helpful in that regard. I also do as much advocacy work as possible, spreading the word of conservation to schools, community groups and all sorts of other organisations, because the more people excited and involved in conservation, better the results we're going to get. So for example, my role with the Department of Conservation, the Conservation Dog Program has partnered up with KiwiBank, who allows us to reach across the country much further with our work, getting to sanctuaries and other organisations that previously wouldn't have been possible. My purpose in this role is to work alongside many others, not just within the department, but within the New Zealand community, such as iwi, community groups, schools, landowners, universities, and so many others, to use my dogs to help provide information and assistance on our common goal to make New Zealand predator-free, and so we can see Papatūānuku thrive.